The Adventures of Eonman! Episode 6, Walkabout Bridge. It's been quite a journey since the beginning of this story. While on a mission to track down Minigoat, Eonman, the secret Asian man, and his consort Gertrude, who is also known as Spina Bifida, together encountered mannequins from outer space.
Headless mannequins!
Yes, headless mannequins from outer space, whom overwhelmed our heroes and eventually destroyed their headquarters.
And took all my club feet.
Again, yes! The mannequins had the ability to animate the wooden legs that Eonman used as weapons. He was separated from his companions, and when we last heard from him, he was on a vision quest in Mexico. There, he trained and realized the secret to destroying the mannequins, as well as obtaining a new secret weapon, which is...
Not yet. I'll show it when it's time.
May I finish the exposition at least?
Of course!
Anyhow, during the absence of Eonman, Minigoat and Gertrude, who had joined forces, had relocated to a single-bedroom apartment off the loop. It was cheap, out of the way, and had a good fifth-story view.
Thanks for telling me where they're at.
No problem. It's my job to inform. Anyhow, at the apartment, Gertrude and Minigoat sit and converse with Sergeant Knucklehead via a standard-sized screen.
All this time, and we're still no closer to understanding why they invaded all.
Their endless numbers are exhausting my herd of commoners.
Let's hope the most recent bit of research will be enough to give us a leg up.
Speaking of legs...
You're alive!
My bow was not lost in the clouds.
I'm not your boyfriend.
Where have you been the last month?
Mexico.
That figures.
It's good to have you back, Secret Asian Man.
When did y'all get in this scene?
Don't you listen to the narration?
What narration?
Never mind. Now that we have the whole team, we can put together our final plan to stop the mannequin menace.
I know how to stop them.
You learned some new intel?
Yeah, I know how to stop the mannequins. We have to change the music.
Exactly. Manticore, who works for Core Services, has already recorded a track that will help us in calling back the threat.
I knew taking that later flight would cost me.
Do you have anything else that might help?
Yeah, I have a new weapon to face these fiends.
I can't wait to see this.
Show us your new power, dear. I can't wait to bask in your glory.
Here it is. The power top.
Yeah.
It's a pot lid.
Exactly. No one would think my secret power was in the kitchen.
Well, I guess it's better than it could be.
Good enough. Let's get on with the plan.
Only 5 blocks from the mall lies the secreted lab of Agent Manticore. In behind the normal-seeming cell phone sales shop is a set of steps that leads down to the lab that also serves as the basement home of one Manny T. Corin.
I hope this plan works better than it sounds.
Of course it sounds bad. The formula is expected to sound bad to them too.
Bad music?
Exactly. Bad music, as you put it, will counter the working music that is frenzying these plastic entities. You mean the mannequins? Exactly. They are animated and even paced by the backing music, so to counter them, we just play music of our own.
I think we get the point.
Are you sure? I can hear it again.
Yeah. Do you have a good way to make sure this music will be able to counter their signal strength?
My power top will conquer many.
Eonman waves the 14-inch shiny aluminum pot lid that he holds in his right hand.
By using the city's open amphitheater, not only can we broadcast and direct the signal properly, there are no covering structures to fall. I can live with that. There's also room for the commoners.
Yay, lots of goats.
Gonna be an all-out cast for this one.
Will they herd?
I heard you. There's still time to celebrate early. Step up closer.
Yikes! When do we leave?
Indeed. How soon can we have the sound system deployed?
The high-fidelity sound system is already on location. All that needs to be in place is yourselves and what reinforcements you may need for the coming conflict.
Sasquipedalian loquaciousness.
I can't believe you can actually say that.
I'm just full of surprises.
How do we know for sure that the mannequins will attack the amphitheater?
That is a part of the strategy that I leave more strategic types to formulate of your own volition.
Who's getting a ticket?
I think he means we are on our own. Exactly.
There's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Get going.
Our heroes and one part-time hero have made their way to the city's amphitheater. The goats have been brought in and the stage is set for what could be the final confrontation with the headless mannequins from outer space. Gertrude has her cell phone out and Sergeant Knucklehead is on the screen.
We're ready. All that's left is for the donut to fly in.
We are tracking bush willies. I sound small again. Anyway, we are tracking the donut's current location. Is the bait set?
We have a mannequin leg strapped down in the center of the 5th row. They should be interested in freeing it like they did at all the other locations. That's why it seemed they were tracking us. They were really just after Secret Asian Man's weapons.
Yeah, they stole my club foot.
You can always hold one of mine.
Let's stick to the mission.
Scorned again.
I'm not sure your troop recommendations are such good idea.
Keeping reinforcements a mile out will not only make the bait a more tempting prize, it'll keep them from noticing the trap. Besides, if the music works, we don't need too much help.
I'll hit 'em. And then I hurt 'em. And then I'll give them the urchin bombs. And I'll... Whoa! Ouch!
Fall down.
Forget that. It's not part of the plan.
Let's hope falling down doesn't end up a part of the final performance. Those mannequins must be stopped here for the good of the nation.
I fully intend to show them a thrashing floor show. Right, commoners?
I'll be ready at the back of the stage.
I get to DJ, right? Time for dub.
Why not? You can play the tune for them. It's set up like we were at that club.
The small one?
Yep.
CENTCOM is reporting that the donut is inbound. I repeat, inbound. Time for action. And remember,
Gertrude kills the call and puts the phone in her thigh pocket.
It's a girl's world.
That's showing him, honey.
What just happened?
Never mind. Places, everyone. Take the stage.
Everyone takes their places on the main stage while a flying metal donut of a spaceship drifts up to the rim of the amphitheater and begins to offload mannequins.
Time for some dub.
Not yet. We should let them get closer for maximum effect.
Not till we see the whites of their... Oh, that doesn't work at all, does it? Well, we can go toe-to-toe.
That's a lot of mannequins.
It looks like they intend to make this a last stand as well.
The assemblage of mannequins is filling the back 3 rows of the arena.
Gonna be a sold-out show.
Indeed.
The last mannequins step off the escalator and the donut falls silent as both armies stand still for a moment.
Dub now?
Not yet.
Here they come.
The mannequins are charging toward the stage with arms flailing.
Dub now?
No.
Let the commoners teach them about slam dancing.
The torrent of mannequins meets up with the herd of goats. The results are quite unexpected as the goats are unable to knock the mannequins over. In fact, the mannequins are picking up the goats and drop-kicking them. Oh, the bestiality of it all. Flying goats.
Okay, hitting them doesn't work this time.
They do seem a bit powered up.
Time for dub?
Yes.
The mannequins are swarming about the wooden leg and pulling at the straps. More of them are charging the stage from both sides. Minnie is backing toward the center of the stage from the left, and Gertrude is swinging her spine while backing from the right.
Can we get the music going?
This is harder than I thought.
Please start the show, dear, before I get the economy flight myself.
Our heroes are crowded together around the mix board set up at center stage. It is only moments before the mannequins will have foiled their plans.
That's not dub.
Of course not. We need to subdue them, not hype them up.
But it's depressing.
They've stopped.
It's true. The mannequins have stopped where they stand and are drooping forward. It's as if the music is depressing them and their will to fight.
Take them out while the song lasts. They go down easy now.
Woo-haw! Time for the power top.
Deep into the crowd of drooping mannequins, our heroes push. Eonman stops to pick up a long missing item, the now inert wooden leg.
I got a club foot, and I know how to use it. It's about time I got to use it.
Oh,
Back at the secret apartment, Gertrude and Eonman begin their debriefing with Sergeant Knucklehead on the 22-inch monitor that was all they could get in such limited times.
Manticore's music worked. The mannequins have been defeated and the donut has left the earth. Okay, why do I not sound small on this small screen?
I haven't had time to. Oh, I'm not really sure.
It doesn't matter. Now that we can settle on our agreement with that goat, it'll be good to have her put away.
I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
Why not?
She ran off in the chaos of the final battle. Looks like we'll have to catch her on another day.
Shame. At least the world is safe.
Not to mention the return of the club foot.
Eonman raises his wooden leg high and puts a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah. Speaking of back to the basics.
The day has been saved thanks to the efforts of our heroes. Will there be other adventures in store? Tune in next time to find out with the adventures of Eonman. The Adventures of Eonman is written and voiced by Ian Dietrich and Chris Thomas. Special thanks to Praxis, Suicidal Tendencies, and MusicAlley.com for the music samples. Production provided by Chris Thomas with Quagia Studios, copyright 2014.